I'm Lisa Campbell. I'm the Interim Director for Workforce Development at BC3. I've been with the college and being recognized for 10 years.
I'm Martin O'Brien, a retired judge, Butler County. I've been on the Board of Trustees for the foundation since I retired from the bench.
So when I started at BC3 back in 2003, I started at the Suck-Up Conservancy. I started part-time as a way to get my foot in the door at BC3.
I was invited to join after my retirement, and I have since become an enthusiastic supporter of BC3.
I'm Ivory Dunlap. I have been at BC3 for 10 years, and I'm an academic counselor, retention specialist, and assistant professor.
Hi, my name is Susan Davis. I'm the Student Services and Technology Support Specialist at BC3 at Lawrence Crossing, and I've been working there for 10 years, and I also teach a college success class there.
As the academic counselor, I work with students who are entering BC3 as well as current students. I do advising sessions, testing sessions, and then of course work with the students who are ongoing.
When I first started, I was just part-time as the Student Services Specialist, then they tacked on the technology, and then I did a small stint as the Interim Director.
Well, I think it's really been vital to be able to give an affordable education to so many students.
My grandfather was the first black trustee at BC3. I am also an alum of BC3, so it just kind of seems the right path to come back here and work.
We have a great team at Lawrence Crossing, and I think that's what's made us do so well.
I just really liked the college. I like the people here. I like the direction that it was headed. I think it was very positive. The people were enthusiastic to come to work every day. I think it was just an infectious environment.
I started there before we moved into our new building, so we started out at the Votech in a closet, and we shared it with 3 people. There are 3. I wasn't even really too much in that office because it was Joyce, Diane, and another Susan from the Votech. And then I would come in at 4 o'clock and stay for the evening shift, and Diane and Joyce would leave. And then my hub was at the Learning Center downtown. And then once we built our building, that's when I became full-time and moved into our new building, which is phenomenal for students, and it's a great opportunity for them. It feels a lot more collegiate, and we're able to grow from that.
I often tell my students I'm perfect for the retention specialist because I have made every mistake possible with my education. Yes, you have to study, and hey, you probably shouldn't take out those extra loans. So now, having made those mistakes, I love being able to tell my students, don't follow in this path. This is what you need to look out for. These are the things that you need to think about.
The big advantage of community college, you can avoid incurring those horrendous debts.
Students will do better if they have that connection with someone at the college, and they feel more supported.
There are some outstanding people on the Board of Trustees at the foundation, and I've enjoyed the company and the work that they do.
I feel appreciated every day that I come to work. You know, everybody here, everybody that's here, they just say thank you for everything, no matter how small.
Those are the moments that I remember. The students who struggle, the students who are plugging away and it seems like it's going to last forever. When they finally get to the end, those are the moments that I remember.
The most common thing that I hear students say about BC3 is that they don't want to leave. Once they get here, they don't want to go to that 4-year school. They wish they could get their bachelor's degree with us.
I've actually had several mentors. First was Lois Robertson, who unfortunately is no longer with us. She passed away, I believe it was 5 years ago. She was my first dean. She was the dean when I was hired into my current position. And she was great because she was able to mold this young woman who truly was unaware of what higher education had to offer, how it worked, what it was. Francie Spiegelmeyer, who was a former vice president at BC3, was also a great mentor to me, assisting me through kind of that intermediate phase. And now Dr. Willoughby, Case Willoughby. Great with listening to ideas, no matter how wacky they may be. He wasn't here very long before we pitched the idea of, hey, let's do a BC3 Harlem Shake. And we did. And he participated, so that's awesome.
One of the other things that I'm most proud of in my time being at BC3 is the fact that I've been able to share the college with my two boys. They've kind of grown up with BC3, knowing not only that this is where Mom works, but they have learned about the college along the way as well. And I'm very proud that both of my boys have decided that they wanted to come to college here. They wanted to start their college path here at BC3. It wasn't something I made them do or that they ever felt they had to do, but it was a choice they made. So I was very proud about that.
BC3 is so beloved by the community because we provide that quality, affordable education. Students can come to us and graduate for debt-free, and they get a really good start in life and can transfer and then graduate and not have to pay back tons and tons of student loan debt.
There are many people in Butler that want to, this is home, you know, and they want to make their home the best that they can.
One of my pet projects is marking Washington's Trail in 1753.
I am actually in a Spencer Tunick installation that hangs in the Museum of Contemporary Art in Cleveland. So if you are not familiar with Spencer Tunick, look up Spencer Tunick Cleveland and you'll see what my photo is.
Being in this position at BC3, I get to be out and among them and among people that want to see better and are trying to do better.
BC3 gives students a great opportunity to open a lot of doors.
Plus, it's really fun to come to work with everybody who loves to be here. Everybody who's here is just wonderful to work with each day.
Tracy Brockman, secretary in the admissions office, is also being honored for 10 years of service. Tracy started at BC3 in 2006 as a part-time secretary in the records and registration office and moved to a full-time secretary in the admissions office in 2008. Tracy notes the construction of the Student Success Center and the renovation of the new Heaton Family Learning Commons as the most significant and exciting changes she's seen at the college during her time here. What she enjoys most about her job is the people she works with and helping the students. She notes that everyone at BC3 has always been so helpful and supportive. Tom Butyon reaches the 10-year milestone. Tom started working for BC3 in September of 2007 in his current position of EMS and police training specialist. But he began here as a student in 1989, taking both credit and non-credit courses. Tom says he applies his life experience as a paramedic, father, and community member to his teaching to provide students with a different perspective and better understanding of the material. Tom credits the support of both Kylie Cribbs and Bill O'Brien for allowing him to be successful in his position. He's also proud of the hometown feel and friendliness of the faculty and staff, and he's honored to work with such a good group of people. Also celebrating a decade of service at BC3 is Jennifer Dumbo, financial aid assistant. Jennifer began working in the financial aid office in May of 2007 and enjoys helping students finance their education so they can achieve their goals. Jennifer has a funny story to share. She says she and Becky Smith prank each other on April Fool's Day. One year, she put 100 rubber bands around Becky's phone. Becky retaliated by hiding Post-it notes around her office that said, "Becky is awesome." They were in her filing cabinets, drawers, and even inside a half loaf of bread she had on her desk. A time when Jennifer felt most appreciated is when she ran into a student at the grocery store that credited her as the reason she was able to earn her bachelor's degree in nursing. Scott Mcmaster, programmer analyst, is celebrating his 10th year at BC3. Scott started in his current role in 2006 and is supervised by Kathy Summers, who he credits, along with Sarah Artsberger, as being supportive of him throughout his career at the college. Scott says the most significant and exciting changes he's seen at BC3 are the new technologies that have been brought onto campus. What he enjoys most about his role is computer programming. Pam McCullough is being honored for 10 years of service as a staff accountant for the college. She enjoys the variety of work she performs on a daily basis, especially creating synoptics reports. "I love synoptics," Pam says. Pam is thankful to everyone who supported her at BC3 after her daughter's accident and death. She feels really appreciated in her role when she's mentioned in the cabinet notes. When asked about funny stories or memories at the college, Pam simply says, "I have Jake Friel for a supervisor. There are always funny stories." Congratulations, Pam. Matt Miller reaches the 10-year milestone. Matt started in the IT department as a work study while he completed 2 degrees in computer forensics and computer networking at BC3. After earning a bachelor's degree from RMU, he returned to the college as a full-time employee in 2007, first as network administrator and security analyst, and currently as the associate director of information technology. Matt enjoys the people he works with, the work the college does to educate and further the lives of students, and the ever-changing responsibilities and opportunities that come with his role. He's enjoyed being part of the physical transformation of campus, including the Student Success Center and Heaton Family Learning Commons, and the construction and completion of Lawrence Crossing, Linden Point, and Brockway. Gloria Sabatelli is being honored for 10 years of service on the BC3 Alumni Council. Gloria was on the committee to establish the Alumni Council and has served as president, vice president, and secretary-treasurer. What she enjoys most about her role on the board is being part of a team that strives to meet the mission of the college. Gloria notes that of the exciting changes with new buildings, off-campus locations, and beautification, the most significant is Dr. Newpower becoming president of BC3. She credits Dr. Newpower for his positive vision and moving the college into the 21st century. Gloria feels most proud of when the Alumni Council raised enough funds to endow the BC3 Alumni Legacy Scholarship. Nancy Siebel is being honored for her 10 years of service to BC3. Nancy started in 2006, moving from a part-time fieldhouse supervisor to a campus communications center specialist to a secretary for lifelong learning. At the Campus Communications Center, she enjoyed the privilege of helping all departments, from calls coming in to event planning to greeting new students and parents. However, it is in her current position as Library Acquisitions Secretary that she's seen what she regards as the most exciting change at the college: the renovation of the library to the Heaton Family Learning Commons. She says it's been rewarding to see the end result of almost a year of construction and so many students utilizing the bright, welcoming building at all times of the day. Also being honored for 10 years of service to BC3 are Chris Burke, custodial staff, Tammy Fend, customer service specialist, and Jim Taylor, board member of the BC3 Education Foundation.